Hello students, I hope in last class you have studied about what is measurement and its fundamental units. Before going to the session, I want to ask some questions. My first question is, what are the fundamental quantities you know? You have already studied about length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, amount of substance and luminous intensity. My second question is, which of the fundamental quantity has the SI unit of second? Yes, time is the SI unit of second. How we see time in our day-to-day life? Yes, in clock. Today, in this session, we are going to study about clocks and its types. Have you seen clocks? Yes, obviously you have seen clocks in your home itself, right? Yes, a clock is a device that tells the time. Clocks are used to measure time intervals. Here, see, there are different types of clocks used from the ancient time. A watch is also a type of clock that is small and can be carried. Scientists modified the clock's mechanism to obtain accuracy. Accuracy means measured values. In clock, there are two types. One is analog clock, the other one is digital clock. First, we will see what is analog clock. The analog clock looks like a classic clock. It has three hands to show the time. What are the three hands? One is hour's hand, the other one is minutes hand, the other one is seconds hand. We will learn about these three hands in detail. See, in this clock, it is short and thick. It shows hour. It is hour's hand. Minutes hands is long and thin. It shows minute. Seconds hand, it is long and very thin. It shows seconds. It makes one rotation in 1 minute and 60 rotations in 1 hour. Analog clocks can be driven either mechanically or electronically. Now we will see about digital clocks. A digital clock shows the time directly. It displays the time in numerals or other symbols. It may have a 12 hours or 24 hours display. Digital clocks are also called as electronic clocks. In recent times, digital clocks have date, day, month, year, week, temperature, time, alarm, etc. Now we will see the types of clocks based on working mechanism. How the clocks are working based on mechanism. The first one is quartz clock. Quartz clock are activated by electronic oscillations which are controlled by quartz crystals. See, the frequency of a vibrating crystal is very precise. Frequency is nothing but a number of waves. Is very precise. Precise means very accurate or exact. So, the number of waves of a vibrating crystals is very precise. So, the quartz clock is more accurate than the mechanical clock. These clocks have an accuracy of 1 second in every 10 power 9 seconds. Next, we will move on to atomic clock. Atomic clocks are used for periodic vibrations. These clocks have an accuracy of 1 second in every 10 power 13 seconds. In atomic clocks are used in global positioning system, global navigation satellite system, and international time and distribution services. Next, we will see about accuracy in measurements. Basically, measurement is the base of all experiments in science and technology. The value of every measurement contains some uncertainty. While taking measurement, all of them will not get the same value. There is any error or uncertainty. These uncertainty called as errors. What are errors? The difference between the real value and the observed value is called an error. I repeat, the difference between the real value and the observed value is called an error. Here it is the definition. Before going to the definition, we will see some example. What will happen if little more salt is added to food while cooking? Obviously, we cannot eat if the food becomes over salty. If we add actual measure of salt, it will give good taste to eat. So, it is very important to be accurate while taking measurements. Next, we will see the definition for accuracy. Accuracy is the closeness of a measured value to the actual value or true value. I repeat, accuracy is the closeness of a measured value to the actual value or true value. Next, we will see about precision. There is no big difference between accuracy and precision. Accuracy is the closeness of a measured value. Precision is the closeness of two or measurements to accurate value. So, it is the closeness of two or more measurements to each other, that it is called precision. Next, we will learn about approximation. Approximation means a value or a quantity that is nearly but not exactly correct. That is approximation. For example, when we are going to prepare a dish for 4 members means we will not follow any standard values for preparing a dish. We are following an approximation method for choosing ingredients. While we prepare a dish, the ingredients are taken approximately. Here it is the definition for what is approximation. It is a process of finding a number which is acceptably close to the exact value of the measurement of a physical quantity. I repeat, it is a process of finding a number which is acceptably close to the exact value of the measurement of a physical quantity. It is also an estimation of a number obtained by rounding off a number to its nearest place value. Next, we will go to rounding off numbers. When doing calculations, generally we will use calculators. In calculator, it shows the answer in too many digits, right? For simplifying that digits, we use rounding off. Here I will give the simple meaning for rounding off the numbers. A number is made simpler by keeping its value intact but closer to the next number. Now we will see the rules for rounding off. The first rule is decide which is the last digit to keep. Second rule is if the next digit is less than 5, leave it as the same. The third rule is if the digit is 5 or greater than 5, increase it by 1. Now we will do some problems based on rounding off. First example, round off the number 1.868 to 2 decimal places. When rounding off to 2 decimal places, we look at the digit at the 1000th place. The digit in the 1000th place is 8. As I said, if the digit is 5 or greater than 5, increase it by 1. So, the answer is 1.87. Next, we will see another example. Round off the number 1.864 to 2 decimal places. When rounding to 2 decimal places, we look at the digit at the 1000th place. The digit in the 1000th place is 4. As I said, if the digit is less than 5 or leave it as same. So the answer is 1.86. Next we will do some numerical problems. The first problem is convert 80 degrees Celsius into Kelvin. Formula given is K is equal to C plus 273. Here they have given the value for C. What is the value for C? 80 degrees Celsius. So apply that C value in that formula. So we will get the answer 353. Next we will move on to another problem. Convert 300 Kelvin into Celsius. Here the same formula is used, but they have already given the Kelvin value. So we have to change the formula slightly. So the formula becomes C is equal to K minus 273. The given value of K is 300. So apply that K value in the formula. So we will get 27 Celsius. Another problem is when 2 coulomb of charge flows through a circuit for 10 seconds, calculate the current. Here we all know the electric current formula. The electric current formula is I is equal to Q by T. Q is charge, T is time. The given value of charge is 2 coulomb and the time is 10 seconds. Apply these two values in that formula. So we will get I is equal to 0.2 ampere. The next problem is convert 60 degree into radian. Here they have given the formula for 1 degree. The formula for 1 degree is pi by 180. Now we have to find out the value for 60 degree. So we have to apply that formula. So the formula is pi by 180 into 60. Cancel that 60 by 180. We will get pi by 3 radian. The another problem is convert pi by 4 into degrees. Here they have given the formula for pi radian. The formula for pi radian is 180 degree. Now we want to find out the value for pi by 4 radian. So they have already given for pi radian is 180 degree. So we want to apply that value in the pi by 4 radian. So we will get 180 by 4. We will cancel that. We will get 45 degree as the answer. And we come to the end. Now it's for assignment time. For assignment, you should learn and write it in your classwork. First one, choose the correct answer. First question is closeness of two or more measured value called as dash. The options are accuracy, precision, error, approximation. Second question is analog clocks can be driven either dash. Options are mechanically, electronically, mechanically and electronically, mechanically or electronically. The next question is dash uses the periodic vibrations occurring within the atom. The options are quartz clock, atomic clock, digital clock and analog clock. Next is fill up the blanks. First question is digital clocks are often called as dash. Second question is quartz clock uses dash oscillations. Third question is the uncertainty in measurement is called as dash. Fourth question is the process of finding the solution by means of dash. Third is short answer. First question is what are errors? Second question is write the rules for rounding off. Third question is round off the number 0.2262 to 2 decimal places. Fourth question is convert 50 degrees Celsius into Kelvin. And the fifth question is when 4 coulomb of charge flows through a circuit for 10 seconds, calculate the current. And last is detailed answer. The question is write a short note on different types of clock. And that's all students. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you.